What is up, everyone? I don't know about you, but personally, in the past, I've always struggled trying to find that perfect summer sneaker or even just a few solid options. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 4 summer sneakers that you need to have in your rotation. If you're already around here, don't forget to subscribe, and every subscriber helps. I really appreciate it. Let's get right into the video. So first up, of course, you gotta have the Adidas Samba, a shoe that's really shot to popularity within the past couple of months due to TikTok. It's also had some amazing collabs. The Wales Bonner collabs that spring to mind first. They recently just released the red and green ones. They've done those brown ones a couple years ago that are crazy right now. The prices for those have just skyrocketed. If you can't find Sambas or if they don't fit your feet that well, you can also go for Gazelles or Specials. They're very sleek as well, timeless silhouette, very similar to the Sambas, great colorways. I know the Specials got the City Series colorways that they always do that are amazing. My girlfriend actually has a pair of the Vienna ones, the blue with the yellow 3 stripes. I love them, they're beautiful. I'm trying to get my hands on a pair of Specials as well. I also got a pair of Gazelles. They're really comfortable, a bit wider. So if the Sambas don't work for you, definitely I'd recommend checking out the Gazelles. And speaking of the Gazelles, they have just got their collab, of course, with Gucci. So it just kind of shows that it doesn't have to be just the Sambas. You can also go for Gazelles, Specials. Like I said, the collabs, the colorways are amazing on those as well. Now next is going to be a pair of New Balances, and I kind of struggled picking just one model for this. I could have gone 990, V2, V3, V4. I could have gone 992, 991, 997, etc. But I decided to just go with the New Balance 550. Again, a shoe that's become increasingly popular in the past, I would say probably 2 years now, thanks in large part to their Aime Leon Dore collaborations. Teddy and the gang have pumped out numerous colorways. This was the very first one they did. Like I said, these things are sort of becoming the new Dunks, which is either a good thing or kind of a meme thing, but I love them. They're perfect for the summer, like I said. They're low profile, they're a bit chunkier than the Adidas. So if your feet are a bit wider, you like a bit of a chunkier silhouette, I'll definitely recommend 550s. They release a ton of them in various colorways, so if you're after a certain colorway, I'm pretty sure you can find it. They've also done some amazing collabs, like I said. Aime Leon Dore, we got Joe Fresh Goods has done a really beautiful colorway recently. Similar to the 550 is the New Balance 650. The Aime Leon Dore just did it recently, the same colorways as this one, which is the exact same shoe, just a high top version, which is interesting. Personally, I'm not as big of a fan of those. I love the 550s. I only have the one pair, and I've worn them a ton, especially last summer. I've pretty much beat them into the ground. So I'd like to maybe get another pair, but we'll see. So we've got so far the Adidas Samba and the New Balance 550, and next up is one of my favorite sneaker brands. This is the brand that kind of first got me into sneakers about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I want to say, and that is Asics. I'm not going to necessarily talk about just one silhouette. There's a number of silhouettes. Obviously, back in the day when I was getting into Asics, it was Gel 3, Gel 5s, especially when Ronnie and Kith were collaborating on those and making some amazing colorways. But this one specifically is the Protoblast Anderson Bell collaboration. I wore them like all day yesterday and they were extremely comfortable. It's like walking on clouds. I cannot recommend the Protoblast enough. There's also like a brown colorway, a couple of the colorways of the GR releases that I know are still available on certain retailers. You can probably also find them on sale. But also other models you can go for, Gel Cayano 14, extremely comfortable. The HN1S, I believe it's called, another amazing pair that I have as well. And I think Asics is going to hit another level later in the summer into the fall. One thing that I think Asics does extremely well that will take them to new heights, I would even say better than New Balance, is their collaborations. You got Kiko Kostaninov, you got highs and lows from this past year was incredible. One of my favorite shoes of the year. Of course, you got Anderson Bell, and like I said, the upcoming Jam collaboration. So I think when that releases, Asics is just going to come back into the mainstream and kind of take the same arc that New Balance has taken the last couple years. And I'm really excited for that. Like I said, I love Asics, one of my favorite brands of sneakers. And there's so many different models, so many different colorways, color blockings that you can do. Then these collaborators have really killed it. Like New Balance, I think the collabs are getting a bit stale. They're kind of all similar, but Asics, that's one thing that they excel in. That's one thing that will definitely break them apart from the rest of the sneaker crowd. Extremely comfortable, versatile. You can wear them with shorts, you can wear them with trousers, and it's just a classic shoe. You can also get the Onitsuka Tiger, which has so much history behind it. It's just a classic, timeless silhouette. Like I said, all these shoes, all these kind of models are very classic, very timeless, and you can get some very muted colorways if you want, and then the Kiko designed line has lots of more wild out there colorways. Like the colorway I have is like lime green, also like yellow ones, brown ones. So he's doing his thing over there. I think that was huge for Asics to get him on to the design team. I'm a big fan of what he's been doing in general, just with Asics. He's been killing it. And last but not least is going to be Salomon ACS Pros. Now I understand these are not the easiest to come by. When they do release a colorway, they tend to sell out quite quick, and they haven't really released too many colorways. They got a black one, they got a cream, a white, like a black and red, a black and yellow, and they've got a couple of collabs as well. They just did a collaboration with Large Automobile last week, I want to say. It's a brand new silhouette from Salomon. They just brought their first colorway out. I want to say, I forgot if it was spring of this year or late winter of last year. They're amazing, and they may look like a bit more chunky of a shoe, like a winter shoe, but they got like a mesh cage around it. It's really breathable. It's super comfortable. You can walk around for hours, kilometers, miles, whatever, and you'll feel amazing. And sticking to the theme of Asics, Salomon also has become extremely popular just outside of the hiking community as well. The XT6, of course, has become kind of like an explore page shoe, I guess if you want to call it that. But they've got some amazing colorways. They always bring out the crazy colorways, a ton of colorways. You can find them pretty readily available. Also the XT4, which personally I don't have a pair. In my opinion, it doesn't get as much love as the XT6, but they have also amazing colorways. I think they're extremely comfortable as well. You can walk around. Your feet won't get sore, your feet won't get tired, so it will restore some energy, which is always crucial in the summer, especially if you're walking around a lot more. I would say the XT4 has better colorways almost in my opinion. It's definitely a more low-key model. Not as many people are gonna have it. So if you wanna get the Salomon look, but you wanna be a little more low-key, a little less following the crowd, I would say, definitely go for the XT4s. Like I said, the ACS Pro is probably the most hyped model because, like I said, they sell out almost instantly when they drop a colorway. So if you're interested in that, I'll definitely follow their Instagram page. They kind of tease colorways and then drop them. And like I said about the collabs, Salomon has really pumped out some incredible collabs lately. Of course, they have the hidden collab. Like I said, the Large Automobile one. They also have like a Carhartt Whip one. A few that are slipping my mind, but I know they've done some incredible collabs in the past. And I'm excited to see what they do in the future as well. I'd love to get my hands on some more pairs. So there's 4 sneakers that, in my opinion, will complete your summer rotation. You won't need to look really for any more. You can get tons of colorways, tons of different variety in these models, and they're just perfect.